Hello traders and welcome to Trading with Bill, Forex and Option. October 29th on a Thursday, 2015. Hoping losing traders become winning traders, and traders, we do that as a group together. Your input, my input, and hopefully we all come up with some great ideas and make some profits. Traders, great to be with you, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies and white sandy beaches, and I have to tell you, my friends, it's a nice, cool, breezy day today. We've been waiting for this weather for a long time. So, traders, great to be with you. Let's get started. Got a good amount to talk about today. So let's get a move on. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday, and yes, they do call me Bill. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006. In 2008, I retired as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida. 9 days later, came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday. Well, traders, I'm in my 8th year living in Thailand, so never went back, and absolutely loving it. Love the time zone. I work like a regular working day. Up early in the morning, 6 o'clock, and go to sleep at 11 o'clock, 11:30 at night, and get a full day's worth of trading, and I can trade all 3 trading sessions and still get a good night's rest. Traders, I look at fundamentals. I'm not a fundamental trader. I don't trade the numbers. However, I do know what's going on, and I know when they're coming out. And I'm a technician. I analyze charts. I'm looking at candlestick patterns, support, resistance, and all that good stuff. I use Fibonacci a lot. I like pivot points. I use all the tools I can, and I am back to using harmonics, which you'll see I have actually a chart with harmonics on it today. So we'll show you that. And, the object is, to have opportunities and probabilities that we get a W on the win column. And no, I don't win every trade, my friends. No matter what instrument you trade, you're going to take some losses, and that's just the way it is, and that's okay. That's okay. We can accept that because that is what we plan that, right? So it's a good thing. All right, let's get this legal stuff out of the way. We got a lot to do here. It's already up to almost 2.5 minutes. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex and options trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex and options markets. Please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, if you're trading your rent, mortgage, or car payment, or food money, please go to a demo account. When you got enough equity, open up a live trading account. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, today we're going to start off. We're going to take a look at some options charts. So let's get them over. Here's the spiders, and I'm in this trade to the downside. We took this to the downside, and yesterday with FOMC, the market really jumped on board. That, from what I can read, I couldn't find a lot about what's going on. I try to get through the BS of these marketing people and the reporters and the media and all that stuff. And what I took was that Auntie Yellen, good old Janet Yellen, the FOMC chair, basically is really looking for a December rate hike. And the markets really grabbed onto that. And oil situation, the oil really took off yesterday. So the oil sector. And, so now my spiders decides to jump up to 208.95. So I'm in a loss here because I think I took I sold it 210 and I have a 212 insurance on it. So I'm not doing good on this one, folks. This really needs to come back down, and I'm a little nervous. If you look at the bottom indicator there on the stochastics, this is made a flip. A curve to the upside in the middle of the cycle. That is not good. You don't really want to see that when you want it to be going in the opposite direction. That just shows power to the upside. Now, if you take a look at the weekly chart, the chart on the right-hand side, look at how we're now above the cloud, and significantly above the cloud. So we have 9 days or 8 days until this expires, and we're going to have to ride this one out. Don't want to take a big hit on it, so if it gets too crazy, I'll probably bail on it. But it's coming up to some really significant resistance at this 210 level. And if you look left of the chart, you can see it's at resistance now. So we're going to see what happens today. But the indicators, and now that this is out of the cloud on the weekly, a little scary for me on my trade. I was expecting this to come back down. Actually, I was expecting it to come back down to the 200 exponential moving average, which is that magenta line, but it's white as it continues. That's why you can't see the rest of it. The other trade, I don't know why I have two spider trades in here. I wonder why. Okay, let's go to the next slide. This is just a bigger slide. Oh, I know why I did this. I wanted you to be able to see this weekly better. The other one was really small, but you can see how far out of the cloud this is. And this is really scary that this is this far outside the cloud. Because this really, it's at resistance. However, it passed it twice here. There was resistance, like the 207 area, and now we're at 208, and now we're back. And if you look left of the chart, we got a lot of Forex junk there, right? And, well, price action junk, I should say. This is not a Forex chart. But we have a lot of price action stuff here. So I really want to see this give us a side to the downside. And if you look at the volume indicator on the bottom of the chart, there really wasn't a lot of volume yesterday, for this to do what it did. It really gave us a pretty big jump there. All right, let's take a look at the Nikkei. I'm still in profit in the Nikkei, and not by much, folks. You could see we moved down from the high, and now we bubbled back up. But, this is an indecision candle here. So I'm really hoping that this, turns around and comes back to the downside. I like that this looks like this is going to hook here on the stochastics. The DNA is at the top of the level here. It's a little concerning. And we'll just have to see how the markets open at New York Open, and hopefully that gives us a cut to the downside. And this continues to the downside. Our personal pivots arrow is still to the downside. We have not gotten a personal pivot arrow indicating us to go to the upside. So I'm having faith in this one. And if you take a look at the Nikkei, this one had more volume. If you look at the volume, these blue lines here, if you look at this volume on this Nikkei, it had more volume than the spiders, right? And the spiders is the ETF of the S&P 500. So it's pretty crazy that, people traded more of the spiders than they did. They traded more of the Nikkei than the spiders, so it's pretty interesting. But yeah, so we'll just hope that this will take away here. I know it's pretty hard to see. I should have made this bigger, but this green line is curved to the top of this candle. So, I'd like to see this pop back down and get out of these lines here and head on back down. And really, if it comes back down to this 127, it would really make me a lot happier, and I'd be in a much better situation. But we're still in profit in this, and let me show you where we are. Just so happens I have that right here. Okay, so if you take a look at what we got here, we're $45 in profit on the Nikkei right at the moment. However, we're $96 in the negative on the SPYs. That really took a hit on that yesterday. So our nice profit that we were in the other day, so we're $51 negative totally on our position. Total positions, both positions together, we're $51 to the negative. So we'd like to see the spiders turn around, and we'll see how that works out. All right, folks, we're going to go over to Forex now, and I just had to show you this. This is, I really enjoy NinjaTrader. NinjaTrader is just such a great platform, and you all know I've had NinjaTrader for some time. And I've known Chris for a long time, and he's with FX Groundworks. He's it's fxgroundworks.com. He's an absolute professional in harmonics, and I've been a member with him like 3 and 4 times. I keep going back and forth. I like harmonics. It's just like the Ikimuku. It's a great support resistance thing, and it's just a great thing to do. And I wanted to show you my trade platform now. You remember my other trade platform? I had all these charts all over the place. Well, Chris put this together on the new NinjaTrader 8.0, and man, is this thing just awesome. So basically what happens is, here's your alerts up here. This is your market analyzer. So this tells me if a harmonics has basically performed or not, right? And how many candles it used to get to that ball, to that harmonics pattern, if it triggered or not. Up here's my alerts up top. So this will give me my alerts if it's triggered or not. And it'll give me all the way from the daily all the way down to the 5-minute chart. The nice thing is that I can expand this chart out, which I did when I did this screen here. I'm going to show you this up close here in just a second. And this is really nice because what you can do is I can go to another currency pair and I can put trend lines and all that stuff on another currency pair and then come back to the Euro Aussie, and these lines remain here. And as you know, I color code everything. Everything's color coded on my charts. So we know a yellow line is a 1 hour, a green line is 30 minutes, a 2 hour is orange, and of course our 4 hours magenta, and the daily is gray. So, you know, it's really great that you can do this and go back and forth. So I don't need to have a whole bunch of charts up at the same time. I can basically work from this one platform, and I can do everything I need to do right here, and it's just really wonderful. All right, let's show you this up and live. Up and live, here we go. Ready? Okay, here it is. This is the Euro 30. This is with this chart expanded. So what I put in here is I put in some support and resistance. Those are those yellow lines, right? And I put in basically, some people call them a bias pivot. That's that blue line going across the chart. In harmonics, we call it an attractor line, and basically that's basically in between your support and your resistance, but it's where prices reacted both to the downside and to the upside. So this is our attractor line. So what I'm looking for in this Euro Aussie is I want this to come back up to the 38.2 price level, and then we're going to sell this, and we'll sell it back down, and we'll take profit here at the 1.55 area, and we'll take it back down. So, you know, everything's marked here. I know where I want to go. I know where I want to be. You know, price is not moving. The markets are very, very slow today. So prices are not moving. So we just have to wait. I'm not going to take this here. This is not a position to take this. Okay, there's way too much Forex jump left of this price action, and I really don't want to take this without making sure I break even before I get down to this 0.0 part of the fib, right? I want to make sure, because it's got my balance there, right? So I want to make sure I break even by that point, and I'm not if I stay here. Remember, it's only a 30-minute chart, meaning each candle is only 30 minutes. All right, wow, we're 12 minutes already. Let's go over to the Euro Yen real quick. This is a completed chart of the Euro Yen. I really like this trade, by the way, and it's already moved to the downside. Price is already at 131.66 and moving down on the Euro Yen. So I'm late for this, but I wanted this to come up to the pivot up here for our entry, and it just didn't do it. So you know, I wanted to take profit at the 131.70 level down here, and this is already, looks like this is popping out. Now this might be an option here. We're just gonna have to look at this closer to get into this Euro Yen, but we've got a lot of stuff. If you look at a 30-minute chart, you know, we've got a lot of price action here, and you know, this is going to be a fight all the way down. I really want this to come back up, so I'm going to wait for New York and see what happens here. I did want to show you what the harmonics patterns, they actually come on the chart automatically. Now you want to be able to draw your harmonics patterns, like this is a crab, and you want to be able to draw your harmonics patterns without the use, of course, of the automation, because a lot of times you can get a bat, a butterfly, whatever, and the indicator won't pick it up. So you really want to be able to do this on your own, and that's the nice thing about this. And like I said, if you're interested in learning about harmonics, or you can always go to fxgroundworks.com and check it out. The other thing is you can also go to my website at tradingwithbill.com, and you can learn all about NinjaTrader and how you can basically get NinjaTrader for free. Several ways to do that. So I'm really pro the NinjaTrader platform. They have over like 400, 500 brokers that they work with that you can data feed right into your charts. So I can trade off of those charts, and I don't have to go to another platform to do it. So I don't have to do my analysis on one platform, then run over to another platform to do my trade. Traders, you can also follow me on WKG1960 at Twitter. So on Twitter, WKG1960. Traders, take care. Have a great trading day. Sorry this went a little bit longer, and we'll catch you tomorrow, traders. Have a great trading day. Have a great time in New York. Watch the data coming out. A lot of data coming out in New York, so be careful. See you then. Take care now. Bye-bye.